Yes, I'm
Irina,
here.
where is your
Where?
little one? Where is your little one?
My
Where's
little
your kid?
daughter with my husband in
Oh,
another room.
oh, okay, that's good. So guys, now I'm going to open a presentation for you, and you will learn about Module 6. Can you believe that we have only 3 modules to go? And we have
Impossible.
only, yeah, 1 month and a half left. Um, just a second, Module 6 presentation. Yeah, it sounds almost impossible. Okay, good. So can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
When you don't see my screen, you should press on my image. Then you will have the image of my screen all the time. I don't know why, but F5 doesn't work. The button F5. Good. So in this module, we will talk about rules and trips. I believe that everybody loves trips. So I would like to hurry you to finish Module 5 and the tasks from Module 5, because now you should be working on Module 6 already. And in Module 6, oh, it's the old presentation. In Module 6, we will discuss traveling, and you will improve the vocabulary on the topic. Also, we will talk about rules in general, airport rules, rules in public places, and you will practice writing emails. Specifically, you will be arranging a meeting. The big tasks in Module 6 are discussions, mostly discussions, travel tips video discussions, my trip discussion, rules, and also you will post your correspondence. In Let's Write discussion, you will work in pairs. And if you want to change something, if you want to work with somebody else, just let me know. I will change the list of who works with whom. Do you have any objections here?
We will have pair work.
Yeah,
Again?
you will be working in pairs in Let's Write. You will exchange emails.
It's great. I will stay with Olga.
Yeah, so I think everybody is fine working with their partners, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I still would like to remind you that you have to make your own posts and comment on other posts. Well, here nobody has that problem, if I'm not mistaken. So let's discuss the thing. Let's discuss the topic. So everybody likes traveling, don't you?
Of course.
Just a second. So, Rusa, we will start with you. What is the best place? What is the place you have never been to but would like to visit?
Yes, I have this place that I have never been there. This is a place called Ostrov district. Paschi.
Ostrov, Isle.
Isle of Paschi.
Easter.
Where is the big statues like Gam Gam?
Do you know where it is situated?
Yes, I knew about it, but it's hard to remember.
Remember, right?
Yes,
hard to remember. Irina, do you want to go to the Isle of Easter too?
Yes, maybe sometime I want to go to that island.
Do you like traveling when you go on excursions, when you learn something new, or do you like when you go, say, to Turkey or Egypt and stay at the seashore, at the seaside all day long, but no excursions?
I dislike such type of rest because it is bored, and sometimes it's bad for health because sun all day it's not good for health and for maybe interest in spending time. I like to rent a car to not experience, исследовать.
Maybe, oh, just a second. Just see.
Just see some natural places, good nature, good nature, interesting places, science with
Okay.
by car.
I cannot find what is the English for Ostrov Paschi. Okay, that will be my home assignment.
And mine too.
Rusia, why this isle? Why is it so interesting for you? There are a lot of interesting and mysterious places in the world.
To my mind, it is very interesting because it is far from us, and maybe it's impossible to catch there for many people.
To catch?
To catch impression.
Okay. To get the impression.
To get the impression to be there. And of course, I'm fond of this status, big status.
Veronica, how long do you think you should stay in a country or in a city to understand what it's like? To get the full impression of the city, of the locals. Pardon me?
Maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks. Yeah.
So if I stay in Odessa for 2 weeks, I will understand what it's like to live in Odessa, to be a resident there.
I think yes.
Anna, do you agree? Anna?
Anna?
Do you agree?
No, yeah. I don't agree, of course.
Wake up!
Yes, I don't agree. To understand whole life in the city, it's impossible to have for this only 2 weeks. 2 years, maybe.
2 years?
2 years, yes. But to taste, I mean, вкусить, right? It's to taste.
Yeah.
Yes, to taste some important colors of the life of this city. I think it's possible in 2-3 weeks. When you don't hurry up don't go from early morning till night on excursion, when you just can stay, relax, and live by lives all the citizens. To go by public transport somewhere, to walk around the city, just not with excursion, by yourself. Then you realize, but you don't, you won't understand, you will not understand the whole life of this city.
You know, it's funny, but when somebody comes to Kharkov, I am puzzled. I'm really at a dead end to understand what exactly I can show to this person. It's like Kharkov is not big. Kharkov is a big village, and if this person wants to see the sights, there aren't many sights to see. Do you have this impression, this feeling about Odessa? Or maybe I don't know Kharkov well enough. Do you have this impression about Odessa?
What do you mean? What expression? What is expression?
Well, when when somebody comes and you don't know what to show, as if there is nothing to see.
Oh, I know what I will show, and I always want when my friends, I always wait for my friends or relatives to come to Odessa, because I have to show a lot. For 2 years, I found here a lot of interesting places, not only seaside and opera house. So,
okay, and how long does an excursion, a tour, usually last?
How
long does a tour around Odessa usually last?
I don't know. When my friend came to me, they usually stay for 3-4 days only. So in these days, of course, it's impossible to show them all I want. Of course. So I find some important. It depends on the weather and the season of the year, of course.
Okay, so probably my knowledge of Kharkov is very poor, really poor. Hi, Maria.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you, and you?
I'm fine, thanks. And Masha, do you travel much?
No, I don't travel much, mostly because of my studies.
Are you planning a trip this summer?
Yes, I'm planning a trip.
Where?
Around Europe.
Oh, wow, around Europe. On this all-inclusive tour? Package tour?
It's like, how to say after stop?
Hitchhiking. You're going to go hitchhiking? You're very brave.
Alone?
No, with my friend.
A female friend or a male friend?
Female friend.
What about your parents?
They don't know.
They don't know about it?
No.
When will you tell them?
It will be a surprise.
Oh,
very cruel.
When you are already on the trip, you will tell them.
Yes.
Okay. You're very brave, I must tell you. I'm afraid of things like that. Really? So I didn't hear, is that a female friend or a male friend?
A female friend.
Oh, 2 girls traveling. Oh,
nice girls travel.
Yeah, that's scary. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
Veronica, do you think you would be able to go hitchhiking like that?
Maybe no.
Oh, why not? Ukraine seems
I'm
to be
not
safe. Pardon me?
Yes, I'm safe. I'm not very brave.
Oh, I'm a coward. Well, I can understand you. I probably would never do that. Well, if I had a male friend, Irina, don't you think that for boys, for men, it's easier to go hitchhiking than for girls? It's less dangerous
Yes.
for men.
Yes, maybe not very dangerous, but I heard from my friend. He was hitchhiking. He had a hitchhiking tour around Europe, and almost all time it was fun and easy, but sometimes he slept at land because
You mean on the
he
ground?
can't on the ground. He slept on the ground because he couldn't hitch some car.
Nobody
So
stopped, right?
nobody stopped. Yes. So I think it's quite difficult for woman, for girl.
Masha, you must be ready for everything. That's the big question, what you should take with you. A big bag, a huge bag, right?
Right.
And do you need a visa for that, by the way?
Yes, I need a visa for that.
Have you applied yet?
We are working on it.
What country have you chosen? What country are you going to apply for? Hungary? Poland?
I'm going to apply to Germany, France, I think Hungary, Poland, maybe Netherlands.
Wow, that's cool, really. You're going to come back by the new year. There are a lot of countries on your list. Okay, best of luck with that. Rusya, what do you take with you when you go on a trip? What are the most important things?
Suitcase.
So far, so good.
Your documents, suitcase, tickets.
My documents?
No, no. My
Sorry.
documents.
Yeah, I heard your. Okay. Your documents, suitcase. Do you usually take? Do you take many clothes? Clothes, makeup.
Of course, as I'm a woman, I take a lot of clothes and dresses and shoes and such kinds of devices for women.
I had a friend who took even a small iron with her, a mini iron.
It's impossible because there are a lot of clothes of child.
How many bags do you usually have? Your personal bags of your personal stuff? One, two, one big, one huge.
How many what?
Bags. How much luggage do you have?
When we trip to Odessa, we had a lot of baggage. Maybe the whole room of baggage.
Well, you were right. That wasn't just a trip. You were moving to Odessa.
Yes, but at first we thought that it was a trip for us, only for months.
Oh, the whole room of luggage. Wow, that's huge. That's too much. I'm pretty sure that Anna needs a lot of luggage. Do you?
Needs a lot of luggage?
Yeah.
It depends on the yes, it depends on the way I will keep,
Cover?
right?
Yeah, I will cover the.
By car, it depends on the transport. If
Mhm.
I go by my car, I put
Everything.
a lot of bags,
Mhm.
and when I go by plane, of course, usually we take one bag for person.
Mhm. Only one bag, and one
For
bag
Local.
is
one
enough for you.
person.
Is
Oh,
one bag enough for you?
it's big, big.
Oh,
Yes,
it's
I
it.
I have a secret. You usually take one bag and
Mhm.
one small складывающийся сумка.
Foldable, I'd say,
For
bag.
folded bag, and
Mhm.
I bought clothes,
Mhm.
and I came back with two bags. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Veronica, do you take Остров Пасхи, Easter Island, Easter Island?
Mm. Like a
So
holiday.
yeah, like holiday. I believe that it has something to do with the holiday. Veronica, do you take books with you?
Yes, I like to
Uh,
read. I always take one book with me.
do you mean one paperback book, or do you have an e-reader?
I like paper book, but I can read from my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Uh, they say that books just they weigh too much. They are too heavy, and some people prefer electronic devices. Um, Irina, do you take any electronic devices when you go on a trip?
No, I always take a lot of electronic devices, my telephone, my um, iPad, my
Mm-hmm.
notebook
Mm-hmm.
too.
Mm-hmm.
My luggage is almost all of electronic devices because I work in even during my trip.
Mm-hmm. And they say that the more devices you have, the more you will use and the more you will need them. It's like never-ending process, never-ending story. Um, okay. Anna, do you think you would be able to travel alone?
Um, I think so, of course.
Is it
I'm
okay for you to go somewhere alone, see the sights, say you go to Paris alone? Isn't that boring?
It's an opportunity to find something in
Or
somebody or
someone?
somebody. I mean, I don't mean.
Yeah, okay,
I
but
mean
that's a way to meet
for
local people.
interesting conversation.
Yeah.
For
Uh, when you go with somebody, you don't talk to locals, but when you go alone, you have to, right? And then you have
I
to speak
often
English.
no, I often talk to locals because I
Mm-hmm.
want to talk.
Mm-hmm.
I always talk to people in Odessa. It's easy for me. It's very interesting, and now I have a lot of friends here.
Mm-hmm.
I always want to talk to locals because it's only the way to understand the life of the city,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to speak with the citizens.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a great opportunity to improve my language, of course, my spoken
Mm-hmm.
English.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Or maybe learn some words in the local language, in their language. Masha, how much luggage do you think you will take with you on your trip?
Um, I will have to take only one bag because we
Only one bag. What about your sleeping bag?
can't have much clothes with us. It's going to be hard to travel with them.
Will you take any kind of towels, then
No,
sleeping bag, some blanket? You
no.
never know what's going to happen to you.
Mm, we will believe in using couch surfing. I think we don't need to take them.
Okay. Good. The next question is, what is your favorite transport? What means of transport do you prefer? Rusha, I will not ask Veronica because I think I know the answer. It's plain. Rusha, what
By
is your
train.
favorite? Train?
Yes, I like to travel by train. I like to sleep in train. It's a very interesting condition to sleep in train. And of course, I'm also try to have a talk with another passengers and our neighbors.
Do you like traveling by plane? Have you ever done it?
No, I haven't. So I don't know what is my favorite transport.
Well, you haven't tried all of them, but for now, so far, train has been your favorite.
Yes.
It's kind of romantic to go hitchhiking. Irina, don't you think that in Ukraine it's possible to use BlaBlaCar, and it can be kind of romantic? You can meet interesting people on your trip.
Maybe yes. I think BlaBlaCar is interesting way to get to some places and to meet interesting people.
Do you think it's safe?
interesting-
Not at all, maybe.
Not at all. Not always maybe, but you can check in this service.
There are kind of reviews, right?
Reviews, yes. Maybe we need to check it and to call our driver and to try be safe.
Yeah, well, it's a good idea to read reviews online. Masha, are you going to use BlaBlaCar?
No, I'm not going to use BlaBlaCar.
So you're going to do the real hitchhiking.
Yes, the real hitchhiking.
It's a pity that I will not be able to learn about that. Do you have a blog or YouTube channel?
No, I don't have it yet.
Okay. Oh, well, anyway, if you have one, just let me know. It will be interesting to follow you. Anna, do you like traveling by plane?
I don't like. I'm afraid. Yes. My favorite transport is ship.
Ship. Have you ever traveled by ship?
Twice. Twice I have, yes, such experience, and it was unforgettable.
Where did you go?
First time it was cruise around Europe, Italy, Spain. Just a moment. Near Montenegro. What is the country near Montenegro?
Croatia.
What?
Croatia.
Yes,
Croatia.
Yes, Croatia, Italy, Spain, and Monaco.
Wow,
It was
pretty good list.
very, yes,
MSC
yes.
maybe.
What did you say? By Mediterranean Sea, yes. Mediterranean and part of what is sea in Хорватия. What was Adriaticская, right?
Probably Adriatic. The Adriatic Sea.
Adriatic, yes, right. Adriatic and Mediterranean. It was very interesting, very comfortable ship, very beautiful. During the day,
What is ship?
it's American ship. Really, I can't remember.
Maybe
it will
company.
take time. It will take time to remember it. During the day we spent an excursion, and at night we were beautiful. I wore beautiful dresses, high heel, and we went to restaurant, to casino. It was really interesting show. Yes, it was really beautiful, interesting. And the second time it was United Emirates, by Emirates.
Around the United Arab Emirates.
Yes, Emirates. It was, I don't remember, Amansky Zarif. I don't know how it will in English.
Let me see. We still have some dictionaries there. Okay. Irina, what was your most memorable trip?
Maybe cruise too. It was around Europe with Ibiza. I liked it. I like cruises because it's even day, a new place, new city, new experience. And very comfortable, because when we travel by train or by car, we always have to complete our luggage, check our documents, and we have a lot of хлопоты.
A lot of issues.
A lot of problems, maybe issues.
A lot of things
but
to do.
When we travel by ship in cruise, we only sleep and have entertainments and tasty dishes, and it's very very comfortable.
Guys,
of travel.
How long do you digest a trip? For example, you come home and you keep thinking about it, keep remembering. Does it generally happen to you, Veronica? Sorry, you
never.
I mean that. Paraphrase the question.
Yes, paraphrase.
Does it happen to you that you come back home from a trip, and you still think about it, and you keep remembering it, and you are still there, although you are at home physically? Does it ever happen to you?
Yes, it was when we come back from our honeymoon. From Italy.
For how long did you think about your trip?
Maybe per month.
A month.
During 1 month.
Yes. And then you start planning another trip?
Yes, I start working and dreaming about the next trip.
Okay. Good. Rusia, what was your best travel? The best travel of your life?
Tom, I began to worry about Masha, about her future travel.
Oh, so you cannot stop worrying
Yes,
about Masha.
it's a very crazy idea to young maiden, two
For
maiden.
Europe, it's normal. I think.
And what about my favorite trips? My favorite trip was with my husband when we had a trip to Döcher,
To where?
to Sevastopol.
And
It was 2 years ago.
what did you like about it?
The whole city. It's a very interesting city and very patriot city of war too. And of course, there are many interesting places which we had to see there.
Well, you know, I don't think that you should worry about Masha. Masha will. I believe that, you know, if you treat people well, if you are open-minded, nothing bad can happen to you. So probably Masha should find a friend, a male friend who can accompany them. That would be a good thing to do. But anyway, two girls traveling together, well, yeah, to tell you frankly, a bit scaring for me. But maybe for Masha it's not so scary.
I think Russia is afraid because she is mother of a daughter.
Yes. And some cruel thoughts began to fix in my mind.
I understand you. Quite understand.
You shouldn't have said that. Masha, are you going to do something to be on the safe side? Are you going to take some measures to, I don't know, to call your friend and tell him or her the template number,
I think
the car's number?
I think we should think about it.
Yeah, you should think about some measures. Yeah.
Yes.
Probably you could take pictures and post them in a blog. This way, drivers would be afraid of doing anything bad, anything dangerous. I don't know. Masha, you should definitely think of something.
Yes, we will write down all telephones of embassy in different countries, and we can call them.
Yeah, but the best way out would be to take a big, huge, strong guy with you. Who would
black guy, strong black guy.
And then drivers will not stop whatsoever.
That would be great, but we don't have such guy.
Yeah, and maybe you should learn some expressions in English. I have no idea to ask the way somewhere or how to explain yourself if you need to get somewhere special. Okay, good. Guys, the last thing, do you have to travel to work or to university? Do you have to, or do you go there in your car? Veronica, what about short travels to work or university?
I go to my work by bus. When?
You went. So now you are at home. You don't have to, right?
Yes, I'm sitting with my little son at home now.
Which is very good. Sometimes I think I'd rather stay home with my kid. for some time. Rusia, what about you? When you had to go to work, what means of transport did you use?
Sometimes I used a car, but sometimes I used I traveled there by bus.
Mm-hmm. And did you ever take taxi?
Yes, of course. I take taxi when I was late.
Uh-huh. Irina, does it happen to you to take a taxi when you're late?
Yes, sometimes I use the taxi, not only when
when you're late.
When I hurry, when I'm late and hurry up. Sometimes I used it instead bus or another kinds of transport, because now it's possible for me.
Yeah, and it's fast and it's comfortable, and nobody smells
Not always
bad.
in Odessa it's comfortable,
but with all the traffic. Masha, do you know what is the favorite means of transport of Anna?
My favorite?
Yeah.
It's a ship, right?
Actually, Anna can't take a ship to go to work or to a meeting.
In general.
I believe it's a bike, right?
It's a good idea to travel to work by sea.
That would be great. It's not Venice yet, so for now you have to use public transport like bus. Anna, is it bike? Is a bike your favorite means of transport?
Yeah, you know, I usually use bicycle. I mean, for pleasure, not for reaching to somewhere. And in city, of course I prefer my car, because I adore driving. I usually drive fast. If it is possible, but when I haven't driving license, I usually walk, or I use tram. I go by tram. It's around in public. It's my favorite public transport. It's tram.
A tram.
Not bus. I don't like bus.
Trams are usually
and
old.
I don't like taxi. I don't like taxi because as a driver, I can't I can't stand when the driver is stupid.
Or maybe they are under drug, as usual.
Under drugs?
Yes.
Why under drugs?
It's a mental of kind.
Oh, don't scare me. I sometimes take a taxi when I'm terribly late. If they are under drugs, it's dangerous. Then it's very dangerous. Okay, and is cycling popular in Odessa? Do many people cycle to work?
Do many people? Sorry, pardon.
Do many people cycle to work in Odessa?
I think bicycle is popular in Odessa. But unfortunately, it's not suitable for bicycle.
There are a lot of drivers. There are a lot of taxi drivers who are on drugs.
Toma, when I'm a driver, I hate
cyclists.
Biker. I hate biker. When I'm on my bicycle, I hate all drivers. Yes.
I believe it's natural. Yeah, many taxi drivers hate pedestrians. people who walk along streets. So I believe it's natural, quite natural. My dear ladies, we have to wrap up now, and I believe that next week, at the beginning of the next week, we're going to discuss modals. We're going to work on one of the trickiest topic in English grammar. It's modals, modal verbs. So I hope you will be there. It's not compulsory. You can skip the online session, but if you
try to be.
Okay, if you do attend it, if you are there, we will be discussing modal verbs, and we will be talking, chatting in English.
Toma, when are you going to visit us in Odessa?
On the 4th of June. Yeah, and I will give
4th of June. Okay.
4th of June, yeah, and I will give a face-to-face class with Anna. So you will have two teachers, me and Anna.
Great. It's great.
Yeah,
we will wait you.
Glad to see you.
I will be glad to see you finally. So anyway, it was nice to have you tonight. You're only 5. What's happening to everybody else? Are they on holiday already, on summer holiday? Good. I hope I will see you next week. Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
so learn
English. Thank you for your lesson.
Thank you. And have a nice week then.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.